MMQB, the culmination of your top 100 most influential people in the NFL going to 2015. We were down to your top 5. You got Russell Wilson at 5, Bill Belichick at 4, Chip Kelly at 3, and then the commissioner Roger Goodell at number 2. Now, how does the man with ultimately the most power in the NFL become a runner-up in this list?
Because, Ryan, we didn't want to make any year you would consider this. If you said, who's the most powerful person in the NFL? Of course you'd say Roger Goodell. But we wanted to be specific to the 2015 season, okay? So when we sat down, the editors and the writers of the MMQB sat down and haggled out who should be on this list and where they should be. You know, we asked ourselves at the top. We knew that it was likely to be Brady and Goodell 1 and 2 in some order. But what we wanted to do at the top was to say what person really is going to have the most influence on this season and who's standing holding the Lombardi Trophy at the end of the year. I think it's Tom Brady. And really, there was not that big of an argument among the staff. And the reason is not only because he could miss 0, 2, or 4 games, but they're the defending Super Bowl champions. He is coming off the greatest, one of the greatest fourth quarters a Super Bowl quarterback's ever had. He's getting up there in years. There's so much question now. He's had his legacy tainted, and now his honor has been challenged by the commissioner of the NFL. I think Tom Brady, if you go back in history, when is the last time that a multiple MVP, multiple Super Bowl champion quarterback has exited a season as a champion and has been suspended and had his honor held up to scrutiny before the next season? This is a huge story. And
Brady is number 1 on your list. He's also a forward power player. And I guess the influence of Brady on the field, many teams get affected by this. The entire AFC East is affected whether or not Brady plays in those 4 games. Did that take into account how widespread his influence really will be?
No question, because clearly, you know, if Jimmy Garoppolo plays the first 4 weeks and the Patriots start 1 and 3, all of a sudden, you know, and let's say one of those teams in the AFC East, let's say Buffalo gets off 4-0, Miami gets off 4-0. You know, all of a sudden when Brady comes back, he's going to have a huge deficit to make up. So there's a number of reasons, but I just think it all has to do with the fact that we've never seen anything like this Tom Brady story before.